Stop. Before you scroll, answer one question. What if everything you've ever typed, said, or whispered into your phone is already being used to build something you never agreed to? You think you know how AI gets its data. Wikipedia, Reddit, public blogs, open code repositories, the open web. That's what they wanted you to believe. In today's world, that's just not completely accurate. The truth doesn't require vision, only perspective. Those who seek it will hear it instantly. Those who avoid it will never see it coming. Tech analysts claimed AI companies would run out of human data by the end of 2026. They were wrong too. Big tech has already scraped the public web. Every tweet, Reddit thread, and every open source line of code. They've ingested the open internet like a starving animal. What they haven't fully ingested yet is your private life. Your unindexed, encrypted DMs, your WhatsApp voice notes, and private Discord channels, your company Slack archives, email drafts, Google Docs, and recorded Zoom meetings. That's the dark data frontier, and they're coming for it. They are coming for it all. They've already come for our land, food, water, privacy. Are you really surprised to know that they're coming for your personal data too? Here's what's happening right now while you're hearing this. 4 stories, pieces of a puzzle that together paint a picture of the biggest data land grab in human history. Story 1, the 2,800 to 1 ratio. Cloudflare released a staggering report. Anthropic, the AI company behind Claude, is scraping the web at a rate of 2,800 page visits for every single referral click they send back to the actual creators of that content. Let me make that real for you. If you run a website, Anthropic's bots crawl your work 2,800 times. They read everything you've written. They feed it into their training models, and for every 2,800 times they visit, they might send one person back to your site. OpenAI, lower ratio, DuckDuckGo, fair, 3-to-1 balance. Anthropic, strip mining the web. They're not building AI, they're strip mining human creativity. Story 2, the hidden logs war. The New York Times sued OpenAI. That much you know, but here's what you don't know. The Times asked a federal judge to hit OpenAI with serious sanctions. Why? Because OpenAI fought to block the Times from inspecting ChatGPT's back-end logs. The Times exposed something disturbing. OpenAI allegedly faked an inability to search its own training data. They hid or deleted billions of chat logs. Billions. They are trying to hide evidence that users are prompting ChatGPT to bypass paywalls and regurgitate full articles verbatim, not summaries, full articles. Entire pieces of journalism reproduced word for word without permission. This isn't about copyright. This is about accountability. Corporate entities are actively fighting in court over text logs because AI companies know that high-stakes personal accountability is the only thing protecting original narratives. Episode 17 was about the architecture of trust. This is the architecture of erasure. Story 3, the $3.6 billion shadow economy. A Lithuanian data scraping startup called Oxy Labs just hit unicorn territory. They raised $130 million at a $3.6 billion valuation. What do? They provide AI developers with proxy infrastructure to route requests through a 175 million consumer device EEPs. Are you hearing me, fam? 175 million consumers to bypass IP bans, to get around geo restrictions, to defeat CAPTCHAs, your home Wi-Fi, your phone, your grandmother's tablet. They're routing AI data requests through regular people's devices to make the traffic look human. Standard bots are dead. Big tech doesn't use them anymore. They're funding a multi-billion-dollar shadow economy of web intelligence tools designed to sneak past security boundaries and steal data that was never meant to be scraped. Are you hearing me? Data that was never, ever meant to be scraped. Story 4. The $1 million guilt money. Bright Data, one of the world's largest web data collection services, just announced a $1 million bug bounty to reward ethical hackers who find flaws or abuses in the scraping ecosystem. Because global law enforcement and European privacy regulators are heavily stepping up scrutiny against the scraping industry. This isn't altruism. This is preemptive damage control. They're throwing $1 million at the problem to look cooperative while they continue collecting everything you've ever put online. Now let me tell you what they're actually taking. The voiceprint heist. Companies are facing massive legal pushback for converting human podcasts, audiobooks, and broadcasts into synthetic voice prints. They use your acoustic footprint to build tools like Google Gemini Live without your explicit consent. Think about that. Your voice, the way you pronounce certain words, your cadence, your inflection. That's not just data, that's identity, and it's being ingested. The terms of service trap. Tech monopolies no longer need open web crawlers. Google, Meta, and Microsoft are quietly updating internal privacy policies. They are training AI on data you willingly handed over via their applications. You agreed to it. You just didn't read it. That's the trap. The terms of service you clicked through in 30 seconds. That was your consent to AI training on your private communications. You signed the permission slip. They just didn't tell you what you were signing. The enterprise dark web. Proprietary corporate workflows. Internal Slack channels, unless opted out. Localized operational knowledge. That's the dark data frontier. It's not public, it's not open, it's not accessible to you, me, or a standard web crawler. They don't need permission, they need access. And they have it. How to protect yourself. I'm not going to leave you with nothing. Here's what you can do starting today. Run local AI infrastructure. Switch to open source models running locally on your own hardware. This stops cloud-based logging of your data. It's not as convenient. It's not as flashy. It's yours. Audit your settings. Manually opt out of AI training features hidden deep within Slack privacy settings, Google accounts, and Adobe terms. They're there. You just have to look. Poison the wells. Use digital cloaking utilities that inject nanoscopic modifications into uploaded audio and images, confusing the training algorithms if they're scraped. There are tools for this. They exist. Use them. Hard block AI crawlers. Implement direct exclusions in your robots.txt file targeting tokens like GPT-bot, Anthropic-AI, and Google-extended. It's a technical step, but it's a step. Deploy digital heart borders. Put your high-value frameworks behind registration walls or networks like Cloudflare's platform, which forces AI companies to pay to index your data. Make them pay for what they take. Here's what I want you to understand. As noted in episode 17, our advantage is asymmetry. If an event happens locally, requires personal accountability, or deals with raw emotion, AI can't preempt it. AI can predict the most likely next word based on old data. It cannot predict a human breaking a pattern out of pure defiance or love. That's your advantage. That's the vulnerability they can't scrape. The truth doesn't require vision, only perspective. Those who seek it will hear it instantly. Those who avoid it will never see it coming. 3 questions you can ask yourself. First, what have I uploaded, typed, or recorded that I didn't know was being used? Second, whose terms of service have I agreed to without understanding the consequences? Third, what would I protect if I knew it was already being taken? I don't say this to make you afraid. I say this because I wish someone had told me sooner. The dark data frontier isn't coming. It's here, and it's already inside your devices. Until next time.